Welcome everybody, my name is François Letarte and this is my channel JDR D30, a channel about tabletop role-playing games. So, question 6 of RPG Day 2017. You can game every day, describe what you do. Well, personally, I'll play only one game. I will try to get inside of it so much since I know that I'm going to play it, every day, daily. So, yeah. So, personally, I'd go with my favorite advanced fighting fantasy. Yes, I'd like to go deep in that, and that will be the ultimate occasion to do it. Okay, I've been playing that game since a couple of years. This is my favorite fantasy game, and yeah, I had the occasions to have some regular group on that. We were playing mostly every week, but yeah, that's the kind of game I would like to get inside deeply as much as if it was in 1 week. I wouldn't go sandbox though. I would try to get something done with it. And that's why I would probably run that campaign, Crown of Kings. It's based on the Crown of Kings game book series written by Steve Jackson and the Sorcery campaign. Uh, uh, well, it's kind of a little sandbox. It's only the descriptions of the different places that you visit in the book, okay? But probably the players would take their own direction and they would revisit this classic in their own way. But for me, it would be some kind of an anchor to have a goal to reach in the week. Try to save the Crown of Kings, which is the goal of this campaign. The Crown of Kings has been stolen, so you have to find it. So I would try to do something like that. Yeah, it would be the ultimate occasion for me to get through it, to get inside of it, to have a high immersion about that game. And yeah, I would say that it would, for me, it would be a way to say that it's done. I've done it. Otherwise, I had kind of a second choice, maybe a little more difficult to set up, but I would like to try this. Adequate Commander, I bought it some time ago. It's a Pathfinder supplement. Yes, Pathfinder is not my favorite game, though it has its qualities. And I would like to try Adequate Commander. I would try to get some hardcore Pathfinder players, and it would be just for them to bring them back to earth. Because Adequate Commander, you play the commander class. Okay, you play commoners. Yeah, no fighter, no wizards, no nothing like that. You are commoners, and you're trying to save your life against the lonely kobold that is in your village with a knife. Yes, an exciting life. Well, it would be an experiment. I would present it as an experiment. I would like to tell the people in a week we will try that just to see how it goes. I'm very curious about that. I'm very curious to see how Pathfinder would run with commoners since, well, this is a very simple class. They won't have that much feats or stuff like that. Okay, they're very basic characters. A little like in the old days of Dungeons and Dragons when you were beginning to play. Your first level character, your first level fighter was, yeah, he was cool, but he was very weak. You are weak in that, okay? And that's the challenge. You try to use your head to get around the problems. So I'd like to have a game of that. It would be more difficult to set up since Pathfinder is a little more difficult, but I guess in a week we would get it, and probably we would have a good idea of how it goes, okay? Because we will have the occasions to rise through some levels, and yeah, see how this game is working around the table. So, but it would be a second choice because my first choice would be Advanced Fighting Fantasy. Yeah, with the Crown of Kings campaign, Sorcery campaign, to see how they would revisit this classic. So that is my answer for today. So my name is François Letarte, and this is my channel JDRD30. And up to next time, I hope you have as much fun in your life as in your games. Goodbye.